Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Ranger Code. I'm bringing you a brand new video today, and I want to start off by saying that I did stop my grind for Northern Forces. Before we get into this video, I just want to address this really quick. I did stop my grind for Northern Forces. If you want to know more, go to my Twitter. I will link the tweet in the description below. I want to focus on Kerzy. That's my main priority, and we're going to be killing it this year. I'm absolutely excited. I'm so excited for what's to come, and I appreciate everybody that supported the North Ranger grind, but I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm not going to stop streaming. We're just going to be focusing solely on Kerzy. We're Kerzy Ranger. We're not grinding for any other team. It's just Kerzy Ranger from here on, boys. Let's get going in this video. Now, for this video, I was going to do it yesterday because it was right after the beta, but they're doing a bunch of construction outside my house, and they still are. So if you hear anything, I'm sorry. What they're currently doing is tearing down my fence, putting up new fence. They're also tearing apart my driveway because a pipe broke and the city has to replace it. So they're doing that. So if you hear any construction, it's literally right outside my window. I'm sorry, I just didn't want to wait forever to get this video out for you guys. But in this video, what you're watching is just highlights and gameplays throughout the beta that I got, and it's just kind of mashed together. I don't know exactly what you're watching, but it's Modern Warfare beta gameplay, that's for sure. And in this video, I want to go over a few things that I wrote down on a notepad during the beta, things that I saw, things that I like, things that I dislike, things that I'm unsure of, and I kind of want to go over it with you guys and get your opinions, your thoughts on it. So first, we're going to start off with a few things that I'm unsure of. Now, there's just a couple things here. One is kill streaks. I don't know if they should stay kill streaks or if they should bring back score streaks. And I don't really mind kill streaks, but at the same time, that kind of encourages camping more than score streaks. And a lot of people were complaining about camping in this beta, and it was a problem. It wasn't as bad as a lot of people were making it seem to be, in my opinion at least. But it definitely was a problem. I definitely noticed it. Team Deathmatch was a really campy game mode. I mean, obviously, that's not going to matter in Team Deathmatch, score streaks or kill streaks. But score streaks are going to encourage people to go out, capture the objective, not sit in one corner. It'll be easier for them to get their streaks that way, and I think that's all around might be a better play for them to do, but we'll see. I'm still kind of undecided on whether they should be killer score streaks, so let me know on your opinions down below in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys think. Another thing I'm really undecided about are the maps. The maps that were in the beta, at least. I'm not sure if I like them or not. I do and I don't. It depends on the map, that is, too, and for a few different reasons. We'll get into that later, whether it's spawns or the layout or what. A lot of them have windows. A lot of them have this verticality to them. I wouldn't say it's a crazy verticality, but it's definitely like there's a lot of upstairs with windows in every single map, a lot of buildings, a lot of places where people can just sit and shoot you from. And I'm not sure if I like that or not. Obviously, I hate getting spawn killed over and over and over again by some kid sitting in a window in the second story of a building that I can barely see because he's mounted with his LMG. That's annoying, but at the same time, it does add a lot of areas for you to go for game modes like Search and Destroy or what was it called, Cyber Attack and whatnot. I'm undecided. I'm not sure. I want to see what other maps they bring to the game on release, so I would like to know your guys' thoughts on the maps down below. Let me know. The last thing I really want to touch up on that I'm unsure about is the kill feed. The kill feed saying stuff like avenged a teammate or a teammate saved you. Is that really necessary? It's cool, I guess. It's not needed, and it just pisses some people off, specifically snipers. Now, I don't want this to be like a biased video towards sniping. I actually really enjoyed red gunning, and we'll get into that. This is not a bias towards sniping at all. I really don't want it to be, but the sniping community is not going to like that. It's going to split their feeds. And is it really necessary? Does it matter? Like, do we need to be looking down at the kill feed so much if we're not snipers that like who cares, right? I don't know if that's necessary. Let me know your guys' opinions down below in the comments. All right, guys. So before we get into the pros, we're gonna get into the cons. We're gonna leave my favorite things about the game for last. We're going to talk about what I don't like coming out of the beta. And this is in no particular order. I just wrote things down as I thought of them. So the first thing I wrote down was your teammates have a blue dot over their head. That's kind of cool, but at the same time, the way it works is you can see the blue dot through walls and everything. If I have an enemy in front of me and they just happen to line up with a teammate, and I know that seems very specific, but it happened quite often in the beta, to me at least. I don't know, it happened pretty often. I would just be like, oh, that's a teammate. Not even try to shoot them. That's a problem. I don't like that. I don't. There's got to be a better way to do it. There really needs to be a better way to do it. Whether that's making the mini map not as zoomed in as it is, so I can see my teammates on the mini map, or what. But that's not okay. Or maybe just do name tags for my teammates, or maybe have a name tag for the enemy that's in front of me. Let me see their name in bright red. Like, let me see them when they're right in front of me. I don't know, but that's a problem, and I ran into it a couple times, and I don't like that. Now, this is a common one that you've probably heard over and over and over again, but the actual minimap needs to have red dots over it when an enemy shoots. Like I said before, the maps have way too many places for you to hide, too many corners, too many windows, too many buildings for people to hide, for them to not have that red dot. So if you're gonna not change the map layout, you need to have that red dot. If you're gonna not have that red dot, you need to not have that many windows and that many corners that people can sit in. I do not like that. I don't know where I'm getting shot from half the time, and it's just a problem all around. I've heard a lot of people complain about it, and rightfully so. I think that's a problem that needs to be fixed. This is another general one. I feel like this is just comes with every beta, but spawns are complete garbage. Spawns are terrible. Specifically on the map Hackney Yard, it is broken. It's so bad. Spawns are really bad. You're literally spawning on top of enemies, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It happens countless times. Like I said, specifically on that Hackney Yard map, but it was happening on every map, just about every map. Spawns were pretty freaking bad, pretty bad, and in any game mode too. Spawns need to be fixed 100%. Again, this is especially for snipers, but this really goes for anyone. Flinch is insane. I don't know if I want a toughness perk. Toughness would be fine. I'm not going to argue with you putting toughness in the game, but at the same time, you need to tone down the flinch a bit, because the flinch is absolutely ridiculous. The time to kill with red guns, super fast, which I don't mind. I like it, and I really do like it, and I think they need to stay that way. And I'm fine with the way the snipers feel and how slow they honestly are, and I'm honestly fine with that. But the flinch is insane, and it doesn't give you a chance. The flinch needs to be toned down a little bit. Another thing I kind of touched on with my unsure with the maps, enemies are there's just way too many spots for enemies to be. There's just way too many places for people to hide. Windows, corners, second stories of buildings. Like, this could possibly be fixed with a red dot on the radar. That would help a lot. Now, I know there's a red dot on the compass. The compass is not very accurate. Let's be honest, guys. It just puts a red dot up there. It's cool to have in the game. I'm not against them having that in the game, but we need to have a red dot on the minimap when somebody shoots. Claymores and proximity mines, specifically claymores. The blast radius is insane. It's like I'm playing COD 4 all over again ×2. The blast radius for claymores is absolutely ridiculous, and that needs to be toned down a bit. I'm not against them having claymores or proximity mines in the game. That's fine. It's part of Call of Duty, and I'm totally cool with it. But the blast radius is way too big for claymores especially. That needs to be toned down. This, I'm sure they'll fix, but they really do need to fix it. This was an actual problem throughout the entire beta. I'm surprised they didn't fix it in the beta. The party issue, where you have to break the party if you have more than 2 people in your party at every single game. It won't find a game if you have more than 2 people in your party. Every single game, you have to break it. That's ridiculous. They need to fix that. I'm sure they will, but I was positive they'd do it in the beta, and they never did. Nobody even addressed it. So that's an issue. That's a real issue. This is more me, and a lot of CODs have had it in the past. Sprint cancels reload. Now, Sprint automatically cancels reload. I want an option to be able to toggle that on and off, and there's no option, as far as I could tell at least. I don't know. But I could not find an option for it. I looked and looked and looked. We need that. I think we need an option to toggle on and off whether or not Sprint cancels reload. Domination. Domination plays really weird, and if you don't know what I mean, if you have A and C and you're going for B, they're capping A and C at the same time, or it's constant. It's literally like, we cap A, now they're getting C. We cap C, now they're getting B and A. Now it's constant. I don't know what it is, whether it's the map layout or what. I know that's how you play domination, obviously, but it is just constant. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's constant flag caps and spawn switches. I'm not sure what causes it, but it's super annoying to play. With that being said, I will throw in a pro right here. I am super happy that they took halftime away from domination. Thank you. I hate that there was a halftime in domination. It just kills the momentum. It really does. So thank you for doing that. But at the same time, it plays really weird, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the map. Maybe it's the spawns. It just plays really weird. This is another one that I'm sure they'll fix by the time the game comes out. At least they better. The VTOL jet, or the Harrier, whichever, is the same thing, I think. It shoots through roofs and walls. What? You can't have a Harrier in the game that's gonna shoot through the roofs. We need to be able to hide from it. All right, that's just it. We need to be able to hide from it. You can't hide from it. It was shooting through buildings in the beta. That's not okay. And the last bad thing that I really noticed is that bad graphical glitch. I don't really know how to explain it. I think some people are calling it like the elastic man. It was really bad, especially towards the end of the beta. Everybody was having it. It was constant. It was everywhere. It was dead bodies. It was people walking around. That needs to be fixed. That's a bad graphical glitch that needs to be fixed. Now, I'm sure I missed plenty of things that you guys are unhappy about, so if I did, let me know down below what you're unhappy about, and I'm willing to talk to you about it 100%. I want to know everybody's opinion. But before we end off this video, let's move into the things that I really enjoyed about the beta, because I really did enjoy the beta. I really had a lot of fun, and I think this game has a lot of potential, so let's go over a few things real quick. Obviously, you guys know I'm a sniper. Sniping is a challenge in this game. It definitely is. It's really slow, at least what we got in the beta. But it's very satisfying. I would like a faster ADS attachment, just slightly. Now, I know short barrel is supposed to do that. We didn't get that in the beta. I'm talking for the AX50, that is. Obviously, we got the MK2, which is basically the lever action, things that hit marker machine. I personally prefer the AX50. But the lever action's a good one. It was a good gun, but I would like just a slightly faster ADS attachment. Even if we don't do ADS, I would like a faster rechamber, just slightly on the AX50. I could live with the slow ADS, just a faster rechamber bolting action, because that takes a long time. When it comes to red gunning, feels amazing. It feels like every previous Modern Warfare title, and possibly even better. Time to kill is fast, but has a slight strategy added to it. And what I mean by that is, if you go play like Modern Warfare 2, it has a fast time to kill, yeah, or BO2, or any of those games, even BO3, any of those games. They all have a fast time to kill, but they have guns like the ACR, like the M8A1, the M8A2, whatever the Black Ops ones were. Those guns are laser beams. They shoot barely any recoil. They shoot literal laser beams. This game, however, the M4 was significantly the best AR in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinions, I believe. With that being said, although it does kill very, very fast, it has that noticeable recoil like every other red gun does. You have to control it a little more than you had to in previous Call of Duty titles, and I think that's good. I actually really like it. I like the time to kill. I know it's fast, but I think it should stay the same. I like the recoil that all the red guns had, that I got to experience at least, and I think it was very balanced and very fun. The attachments and the customization for every gun is unreal. There's so many options, and all these attachments do different things. They all have pros and they all have cons to them, and I think that's awesome. I think that's definitely a new concept that they added, but I think it's awesome that they did that. It gives you the option to do a lot of different things with one particular gun, and I really, really like that. No specialists. That's probably my favorite thing about in this entire game. COD should never, ever, ever have specialists ever again. No specialists. Thank you. They do have the deployable shield. They have the field upgrades or whatever. Those are no problem to me. What, you get a deployable shield, it doesn't shoot out some ray, you can jump over it, it's completely fine, it doesn't hurt you. There's another one that's like ammunition. That's perfectly fine. Your whole team benefits from that. You get ammo from it. Whether another one was like stopping power, I don't know all of them, but that's perfectly fine with me. I like the field upgrades, no specialists. Great. I love it. I love the perk system. It's like a traditional perk system. A lot of old perks are returning too, and that's just amazing. I like that they're doing that. Obviously, not a lot of CODs have strayed away from that, aside from like World War II, but I like that that's here, and that needs to stay. It's the best system they've had. Modes like Ground War keep it refreshing and fun. I don't really want a Battle Royale in this game. I know there might be. I heard that they're not supposed to have one, but you never know. Honestly, you hear things, and then they just go back on it, and you never know. I don't want a BR. I think modes like Ground War, which is very similar to Battlefield, I think that's cool. It keeps the game refreshing. And modes like Cyber Attack, I hope they have traditional search and destroy. I don't see them getting rid of traditional search and destroy in the game, but Cyber Attack was like a hybrid between search and sabotage, and that was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that. The movement is great. I love the movement in the game. It's somewhat advanced with the sliding and whatnot. It's similar to Ghost, but the sliding's not overdone. You don't slide very far. You don't slide very fast. The jumping is not crazy. I wish there was a bit more jump fatigue, but it's not bad. You just have those people that only played BO4 or some shit, and they're just constantly up and down. You still run into those people, but I really like the movement in this game. I think they did a really good job. Now, some people are against me on this one, but I like the kill feed. I think the kill feed, it doesn't move too fast. In fact, it's really slow, and I like that. I know a lot of people want more than just 5. That's just snipers, really, honestly, bitching about it. And although I am a sniper and I come from the sniping community, I understand that Call of Duty is not made for us snipers, and I think more snipers need to understand that. We adapt every single year. Everybody said BO4 was really challenging. BO4 turned out to be really easy, to be honest with you, and I'm sure the same thing's going to happen this year. In a month, we're going to be fine. We're going to be sniping fine, clips are fine. People are already hitting crazy clips in this game, so it doesn't matter to me. The kill feed, I know a lot of people want it to go to 7 or whatever. It really does not matter to me. I really prefer the original COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, BO2, like that style kill feed. That's what I prefer. you can get a 5 on. You can't get an all single 6 on. You have to get a clat or something, clat ender to get a 6 on. I liked that. I like the kill feed in this game. I think it looks clean. I think it works fine. Obviously, there were some glitches with it where some kills would disappear. They need to work on that, but the overall look of the kill feed, perfect. I really enjoy it. Deagle. The Deagle is insane. It's like the .50 GS or whatever in this game. It's a Desert Eagle. That gun is insane. I love the COD 4 Deagle, but I might go out on a limb here and say this is the best Deagle in COD, period. It is so good. You can one Deagle with it. It's absolutely beautiful. The fire rate isn't insane. The recoil's there, but it's not crazy. The power is definitely there. It's great Deagle. I absolutely love the Deagle. They did an amazing job on that gun. They added a 10v10 mode, finally. After coming off a BO4 that refused to put in a ground war, they have a 10v10 mode. Now, the map was slightly bigger in the beta, but I'm okay with that. That was fun. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I would like to see a ground war style 10v10, 9v9, whatever. I would like to see that in the normal map rotations that we got to play like Hackney Yard, just make it super hectic. But I like that they're finally listening, unlike Treyarch did last year. I like that. One of my favorite things about the game is that you can customize your gun and your class and your perks and everything while in the game. We've been asking for that for I don't know how long, but that is huge. I love that. I love it so much. Thank you so much for finally adding that, because sometimes you just don't have time in between games, in between lobbies. You really don't have time. And I love that you can do that. Second, you unlock something, you can try it. That's amazing. Great job on that. Last big pro for this game is the crossplay. It's huge. Finally, we get crossplay on Call of Duty. Absolutely insane. I got to play with Nick, who's playing on PC. Obviously, I'm on Xbox. I got to play with Nick, who's playing on PC during the beta. I got to play with Maddie, who's on PlayStation during the beta. That's amazing. Thank you for finally adding crossplay to Call of Duty. Absolutely amazing. That's it for my pros. If you have any more that I missed, leave them down in the comment section below. I will read through every single one of them. I'm happy to have a discussion with any of you about any of this stuff. So if you agree, disagree, whatever, want to throw something else in, let me know in the comment section down below. All in all, I really enjoyed this game. I think they did a good job. I think it's going to be a good year. I'm looking forward to the sniping. I'm looking forward to the league play / arena kind of mode. I'm looking forward to search and destroy. I'm looking forward to game battles. I'm looking forward to red gunning. I'm looking forward to this year. It feels different, but it feels good. I like the COD. I like the look of it. I've enjoyed everything that I've seen so far. So I bought the game, and I'm excited to bring you content this year on it, and I hope it just sticks. I hope they don't screw it up. We'll just see what happens, guys. So let me know what you think down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I know I haven't really addressed this because I thought we'd dip down below it, to be honest with you, but thank you so much for 500 subscribers. You guys have stuck around, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. It means a ton to me. Let's shoot for 1K, boys. Let's go for 1K subs. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you never, ever miss an upload. Subscribe to Kerzy, because we're going to be doing big things, boys. And I know I probably should have put this at the beginning of the video, but we just dropped apparel. We just dropped Kerzy apparel. We did it. So I'll drop the link in the description below. Go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. It's through Sector 6, and I'm so excited to finally bring you guys Kerzy apparel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will talk to you guys later in the next video. Peace!